What has your writing journey been like up until this point?
It's been quite a challenge. I've been plugging away at this for a good 10 years now. So
Yeah,
it started small, working in the basement on a folding table during nap time and bedtime,
I know that feeling.
right? But I set to work every day with a new task. I've got my calendar in front of me. I know where I need to be, and I just plug away. So it's been a lot of fun, and I don't know how to not do it at this point.
That's fair. That's fair. So one thing that's been coming up for me, Lou, is and I'm curious at like how you handle this is I have so many things like irons in the fire, as they say, and I'm like I want to do this or that, right? And sometimes like this summer, my wife like before we got recording, she's like, you gotta just finish this one project because she's like, then you can do these other things, and I had to kind of pause, do my anthology story, two of them because it's like a scheduling thing, and I got to get them in sooner rather than later. So I kind of just took a little break for my prequel novella, and I'm going to finish that. But after that, I'm not quite sure if I should keep going or if I'm going to want to switch to something else. So I'm just curious, like, and I know I've talked to some other people in the audience who have had this issue too. How do you pick what to do next, or what's going to be, like the most valuable use of your time? Like when it comes to different calendar dates or after a project is done.
I think that's a fair question, and one that I go back and forth on all the time. So I have two series running right now, and I am constantly wondering, should I stagger between them? Should I jump back and forth? Do I pick a point where it makes more sense to go back?
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just where your headspace is at. But for me, right now, I am trying to close out projects before I start new ones. So right
So
now,
you're smarter than me. That makes total sense.
I would not say that. I would not say that because I'm sure there are a lot of people on my newsletter that are like, "When are you coming back to DSA?" I'm sick of. Stop talking about Greystone. I'm sick. No, no more urban fantasy, sci-fi all the
Oh,
way.
oh,
You know?
oh, man. And I'm like, I got your number. Like, yeah, I got two of your books like waiting and primed right now because I had some people. I had a list and then it got totally blown up because I had a bunch of people be like, "Can you review this book for me?" And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can. So I have like, so I bought, like your physical books. So, and my buddy, I keep telling him I'm not giving them up until I read them. So, I think he started with your sci-fi,
Okay. I was
with the
wondering. I
digital
was wondering.
copies of those. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to try and wrap up by next month. I think you might be my vacation reads, if I could be honest, because I usually take like five, like paperbacks with me. I go to my parents. It's like the internet's hard there. They don't have like Wi-Fi and stuff. And sometimes it's just nice, just to, crack the physical books open. So,
And
yeah, I
ignore your
can't wait for
parents,
that.
right?
You said what? Sorry.
You go and you ignore your parents. You're like, I brought books. I brought books.
No, well, like I go to bed later now with this time change. My son will go to sleep, and then my wife's usually like just kind of chilling or whatever, or she'll go to bed early. It's hard, traveling and stuff, and especially with a little guy. So like I'll just sit there, and I'm like so used to in that environment reading, physical books. That's what I did as a kid.